making big moves in music and in film.
That's right, Sid. This Sunday night, Revolt shines a spotlight on the independent label Funk Volume as they let us follow their adventures on tour in the documentary Independent Living. Joining me today are the co-founder of Funk Volume, Damien Ritter, and the directors of Independent Living, Scott Fleischman and Fredo Tovar. Here's a sneak peek at the film.
CEO of Funk Volume. It's the tour in which everybody's going out. So Hop will be headlining it. Swizz will be there. Darren will be there. Dizzy will be there. DJ Hop will be with us. We're in 44 cities in the U.S.
This time next year, it ain't gonna be $20 to see Hub. I know our place. I know where we stand. I know our lane. We're not in the Rolling Stone lane. We are not there yet.
Welcome, guys. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
So I want to start with talking about Funk Volume, man. So Dame, tell me about the name. What was it conjure immediately? And tell me about the mission of the label a little bit.
The name was pretty much Hobson's idea. Funk Volume, that was already set in stone when I started working with him. And in terms of the mission, we don't really have one per se. We just want to make dope music with really talented artists that really respect their craft. And I think we want to bring some of that diversity back. Every artist has like a different style, a different perspective, and every time we bring on a new artist, we try to capture a different demographic. So not really a mission, but we just want to make dope music and keep that diversity.
That's dope, man. So Independent Living, the film, was there a message that you were trying to capture, or were you really just documenting the lifestyle and the tour? What was the sort of intention?
I mean, we were hired to basically document their mission, sort of, but I think the message kind of came out of it, just capturing, like, how authentic it really was, that lifestyle, you know, that they kind of like you have to give 100% of your life to really build careers out of music in this way.
Sure.
So seeing all of them together on the road, like, it wasn't fake, because that was just how it really happened, and we had that footage, and then it was just about building a story, you know, out of that. Once it came back, we were able to look at everything.
Yeah, and then, you know, speaking of footage, there's a part in the trailer that I really like. Can we play the part where they say, F your publicist? Do we have that lined up?
I know our place. I know where we stand. I know our lane. We're not in the Rolling Stone lane. We are not there yet. These days, listen to the artists, help publicists.
Okay, so we say every publicist, and they talk a little bit about social media and, you know, kind of grinding on Facebook and stuff. So this is a big part of being an independent artist right now, getting your message out. So how do you suggest that artists do that meaningfully on social media?
So yeah, I mean, I think first of all, everybody has their own individual opinions. Like Hoppa's is a little stronger than others. I wouldn't necessarily say F your publicist, but we do take ownership of what we do. We take control in driving our messages through social media, coordinating efforts so the guys are cross-promoting projects. And continuously reaching out to our fans, speaking to the fans, responding to as many people as we can to really build that relationship. And we've built up a pretty cool fan base over the years doing that.
So I want to talk to filmmakers for a second. Scott and Fredo, what's been your background with music? I mean, obviously you're filmmakers, but did you know a lot about music and independent music coming into this?
Yeah, well, basically our production company, APLUS Films, we've been shooting music videos, and that was how we met Dame and them. So we've been involved. We've been seeing a lot of this lifestyle for the past like 5-6 years. It's kind of what we've been doing. So once we got into it, this was like a lot more in-depth than what we were used to, but we definitely had seen the different ways, even just shooting music videos, seeing how different it is working with major labels and then independent artists who would come to us personally and want us to do a video.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, so now, I wanted to ask you about your background a little bit because I wanted to get a sense, you've been thinking about this for a while, and you've obviously been thinking about this for a long while. Independent labels, why are they so important? Maybe we could go down the road in that. Why do you think independent labels are so important in this culture?
I think independent labels are crucial because you want to get like the natural voice or the organic voice of the artist, or what the artist really wants to say. You know, there's nothing in between what the artist wants to say and the music you hear. Like, I don't get involved in the creative at all. Whereas I think sometimes, and there's major label artists that have the ability to have creative control, but sometimes a lot of people get in the way, and it distorts the natural voice, and you don't really hear what the artist wanted to say. So I think independent labels are crucial for that, for letting the artist be the artist. And letting them communicate directly with the fans with no filter.
Gotcha. And what do you guys think? You think the independent label still has a healthy life ahead of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you know, working with an independent label as far as for us as filmmakers has been a lot easier. There's not that many steps for you to get to the main guy. you know, and we get a direct answer in maybe about an hour, maybe even minutes with Dame. Sometimes with a major label, you can wait a week for an answer, and it messes our production schedule back.
Right.
So that's been a major reason why.
Or you'll get one answer, and then another email comes, and then another email comes. So you're in these chains where it's like you don't even know whose opinions you're supposed to be listening to. So.
Right.
Cool. Well, I want to thank you guys very much for coming. Very excited to have the film here at Revolt. Dame, Scott, Faye, let's give it up for the filmmakers and the man